up through the middle of my house. Only thing is it's got to be able to see the sky. We're going to have to make some adjustments. Ooh, straight through the middle of the household. Look at that, straight all the way up through the middle. So as you can see, right behind my house, we have this pretty large ocean here. Now it does happen to be like a frozen ocean with a bunch of glaciers, and I'm not gonna lie, when you're looking to build an ocean base, an ocean where you don't have to clear out like extensive amounts of ice are just better than ones that you do. However, I couldn't pass up on just the straight up convenience of this spot. I mean, it's right behind my house. Like any good Minecrafter, I have a plan for this base, and the first step in the plan is to gather materials from an ocean monument. Now, if you don't know what an ocean monument is, it's like a damn pyramid underneath the ocean where they got some like huge, like gigantic fish to try to kill you, and also materials that you would use in a cool ocean build, like prismarine and ocean lanterns or sea lanterns or whatever the hell they're called. Those things, those lanterns. I'm not sure how hard this is gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be like really hard or not that hard. I don't really mess with ocean monuments that much. I suppose the best way to find an ocean monument is just to kind of fly around until you find one. That's gonna be my plan, at least. Village and goat. Sorry. Ice lake, mountain, lava, ice lake again. Polar bears. Ocean monument, let's go. We found one. Alright, it's time to enter. Time to be cool. Boom. Oh my, look at that thing just zapping that squid. We're gonna go in. Now, how these things hurt you is they have their beams on you. And if they keep their beams on you for long enough, then, you know, they hurt you. Ow. Something else I forgot to mention in here is the monster fish give you mining fatigue when you go near the ocean monument. So it basically means you just can't mine anything. However, if you're good enough, you can avoid getting mining fatigue completely. And we have mining fatigue. Hold on, I gotta scout this out a little better than I did. It is so dark. Hey. Okay, let me hold on to this lava bucket so I can kind of see what I'm doing for like a second. Let's drink one of these milk buckets. And then we broke in. We broke in because we drank milk and then broke that block. It was kind of dark, I know, but trust. We are... Oh, what's up, dude? You want some of this? Oh, there's a... Oh, that's one of them Elden boys. One of them elders. Now, the monster we just saw is actually called an Elder Guardian. And as you can see, it's bigger and stronger and probably uglier than all the rest of the fish in this ocean monument. And there's 3 of them that guard the ocean monument. These are the guys that give you mining fatigue, so if you take these guys out, you're golden. Check this out. Open up. Fire. Boom. Never mind, that doesn't work. Come here, big guy. Oh, yeah. Come here, little guy. Yeah, dead. How you like that? What's up, big dog? Oh. Breathe. Oh. Just like that, big guy's dead. And we got a sponge. Maybe I forgot to mention, that's another one of the main things we need out of here, sponges to dry up water. Now, anyone that's tried to dry up an ocean before knows that you need lots of sponges, because sponges, big surprise, dry up a lot of water. Now, sometimes, not always, sometimes these ocean monuments have rooms full of sponges, and we're hoping to find one of those rooms here. Let's go kill the rest of the Elder Guardians. I hear there's 3 in these things. This is a very interesting place. Oh, what the? There's an Elder Guardian right here. What's up, dog? Nah, you can't get out of here. That's right. One more, village elder to go. Oh, sponges. I'm gonna need these. There he is. Oh, he's a goner. With all 3 Elder Guardians dead, which aren't that hard to kill actually, we can now drink milk to cancel out our mining fatigue effect and then start looting this whole place. Oh, there's so many of them in this room. This is the gold room. There's gold in there, just so you know. Alright, let's get in here. Ooh, what do we have here? Let's grab all the sponges. We'll take them to the nether, we'll dry them, and then we'll come back and we'll empty this place out. We got a good 58 sponges. That's pretty good. I kind of want to just build another portal here instead of going all the way back to my house, but I need to find a lava pit real quick to do that. Here's a good old-fashioned lava pit. Let me clear these guys out of here. I don't want you sneaking up on me when I'm trying to do this, because I will not lie. It's been a while since I've done this. See if I still remember how. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Then you go like, wait. I totally don't remember how to do this. Is it like that? Nope. I've forgotten. So like this, that's totally it. Oh my goodness. Don't judge me. It's been so long. I was off by 1 block. And then boom, presto. Nether portal. Alternatively, we probably could have repurposed that one. But whatever. This is cooler. Ooh. Interesting spawn. Interesting spawn. Alright. Now, I believe to dry out the wet sponges, we just put them in the nether because it's so like hot in here. And then we have sponge. No wet sponge, sponge. To further speed up the process, I have no wood. No, I do. Okay. We're making a hoe. Look at the speed. I'm picking these up, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. Sick. Where do my sponges go? What happened? What just happened to all my sponges? Why do I got 33 rock cod and 0 sponges in my inventory right now? Did I just throw them in the lava or something? Am I blind? I gotta watch back the recording. I have no idea where my sponges went. And here you can clearly see me throw out all of my sponges into the lava to make space in my inventory. Oh my gosh. I threw away 58 sponges for 6 dirt. 6 dirt! That's wild, dog. Maybe there's a sponge room that I missed. I can't believe I just threw all my sponges away, but I suppose that means we have to go find yet another ocean monument and just do the exact same damn thing again. Lots of snow. Merry Christmas, everyone, if you're watching this during Christmas time. If you're not, then, you know, you'll get there. Oh, I think we found another one. So we have killed all the bosses in this ocean monument, and remember back to when I said that these things don't always have sponge room? Well, this one doesn't. So lucky for us, we get to explore yet another ocean monument, which I just absolutely love doing. These things are so fun. That's sarcasm, by the way. There's another temple here. Hey, you guys got a sponge room. Let's go. Oh, you guys got 2 sponge rooms. Sick. You know what? We're going to be using hose a lot, so let's go ahead and make ourselves a nice little diamond one. Here we go. Over a stack of dried sponges. And now if I, for some reason, throw these in the lava again, one of you needs to take over my channel. If I did it again, I don't even know what I would do. Now, we can get all the materials from the inside of this monument by mining it out. But instead of mining it out underwater, I'm going to use the sponges I just got to dry out the whole inside. And then we'll just mine it, you know, when it's dry, because it's easier. Alright, I think the whole thing on the inside is dry, pretty much, except for, you know, this part. All that's left is to mine out the inside.
Everyone's loving my idea to add stuffed crust to our best deal ever for the same price.
Oh, it's crazy.
Financially irresponsible.
Well, not everyone.
Get any toppings on any pizza, now including stuffed crust for just $9.99.
Minnows.
Alright, we're pretty much finished. Y'all want to see what a fully gutted out ocean monument looks like? Well, subscribe to find out next week. No, I'm just kidding. It looks like this, you know, except for the dirt and the wood and the doors and stuff, because I added that. But yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty big, the ocean monument temple thing. And not gonna lie, we got a good amount of materials from it. I'm hoping that's gonna be enough for my ocean build, but you know, it's probably not going to be. Most of the time I like to say that when you think you have enough materials, you're really not even halfway there. So whatever. We're going to take all this stuff back to my house and start working on the next step to this ocean base. All right, let me educate you guys a little bit more on this plan I have here. So you remember that big ocean right behind my house? I want to put a gigantic circle in it. Or like build a gigantic circle in it. And I want that circle to be the outline of the base, and I want it to be white. Now there are a few different options for white blocks in Minecraft, but the one that's easiest to get and still looks good is white concrete. Now for white concrete you need 3 ingredients. You need white dye, you need sand, and you need gravel. And water. So I guess 4. Anyway, sand's easy to get because it's right on the beach. Gravel's pretty easy to get. I'm going to search for it in the nether because there's a lot of gravel in the nether. And white dye is pretty easy to get in the nether also because you have bone blocks. And bone blocks turn into lots of bones, which turns into lots of white dye. So it works out. And water, well, you know, that's just pretty much everywhere. All right, break. Also, in the midst of this, I found a mushroom biome, which I thought was pretty cool. Just throwing that in there. Alternatively, if you find yourself in a windswept hills biome, like the one right next to my house here that I'm in, you can also find obscene amounts of gravel in these. Now, it's a pretty simple process. Once you have all the ingredients, you put 4 sand and 4 gravel on a crafting table along with 1 white dye, and that right there will give you white concrete powder. Currently, I'm working with 3 double chests full of white concrete powder, hoping that's going to be enough, but you never know. Beautiful day for turning concrete powder into concrete. Now all you gotta do to turn concrete powder into concrete blocks is add a little bit of water, and then shaboom, they're concrete blocks. Now originally my plan was to tower up with this concrete powder and then pour water on the top, so each block would be hit by the water as it goes down and turn into concrete blocks, and that would just mine down. And it was working. It really was. And then I remembered I'm a genius. Since I'm going to be placing these blocks in the ocean anyway, which is already surrounded by water, once I have an outline and I know where the blocks are going to need to be placed, I can just place them in the ocean where they're going to be anyway, and they'll just automatically turn from concrete powder into concrete blocks. But the only thing is I need an outline for that plan. Let's go ahead and work on the outline. Alright. We have the outline for the circle, and it's huge, like holy. With the outline done, now we have to build walls all the way to the ocean floor. Boom, I think that's it. I think we are fully enclosed and walled in. Look at that. Look at that. That's what you like to see right there. A bunch of walls and whatnot. Pretty cool. Alright, so the goal is to dry out now everything that's inside of the white circle. I only have about a stack of sponges, which kind of sucks. This is probably going to take a little while. Alright, here goes nothing. Now, as you can see, the sponges actually aren't working that well. There's so much water that all the water is just swirling back into where I placed the sponge in like 2 seconds, and it's really not making that much of a difference. So we have to come up with a bit of a different strategy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to divide the circle into a bunch of different smaller quadrants, and then empty each of those one by one until the whole damn thing is empty. Now, you can make these underwater walls by placing sand or gravel, any falling block really. And as you can see, each block falls, and then eventually you get this underwater wall. Now, it is time consuming, but on the bright side, I suppose you have walls. Alright, everyone. If you look closely, I am finished with half. I have made a bunch of dividers in half of this circle. Now, we can go through and we can use sponges to dry out each section, and eventually, we will get this whole damn circle emptied out. Out, if you do something long enough, even if it is draining holes, you get pretty good at it. Check that out. That was pretty sweet, right? Maybe I'm just losing my mind. Ow. It's empty. Oh my. Now it looks like some weird grid out of like a movie or something. Okay, so we got the whole circle emptied out, drained. Now the next step is we got to put a floor, an even level floor on it that looks good, one that doesn't look all jagged and weird. Dude, I am so sorry. I just destroyed your habitat. Yeah, he doesn't want to talk to me. I am electing to use grass blocks. Now I have a silk touch shovel, so I can get grass blocks pretty easily. I also think the green on the grass would be a nice contrast from the white on the walls. I could be wrong. It could look really bad, but we're going to go with this first.
Everything you want already exists. Get it on Depop.
So that's the floor. Looks pretty good, huh? I'm just messing with you. We still gotta fill it in. It looks pretty crazy though, like this. Not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, that's it. We filled it in with grass. Let's go. You can kind of see the fading of green to like bluish grass because of the biomes. Yeah, it looks pretty good. That took so much dirt. That was a lot of dirt. Let's see what we can do with some of this prismarine stuff. Alright, I'm thinking we put some big triangles like on the outside. Let's see here. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm going for here. But I'm just gonna make like a triangle shape that gets taller the farther out it goes. So it's kind of like our big giant base is surrounded by some pillars. As long as we have enough prismarine, this should look pretty good. Alright, let's see how this looks. I know the bottom definitely looks really weird. Like we're gonna have to extend the bottom. Like, oh wait, well we could to save some prismarine bricks. We could extend the bottom with prismarine, regular stock prismarine. And I'm thinking 4 of these around the thing, but I don't know if they should be bigger. They might need to be bigger. What if we put one of these sea lanterns on top? Okay, here's all 4. Honestly, looks pretty cool. I think I still want to spice them up a little bit somehow, but it looks pretty cool. Alright, now we're going to get some glass, and we're going to make a water tunnel entrance that eventually I'm going to be able to access from my house to the ocean base. So as you can see, I hollowed out this pillar, and we're going to make the outside out of glass, and that will be our secret. Not really secret, it's just going to be an entrance. That's like not secret, but still cool. Look at these llamas getting chased by that zombie. And there's a trader attached to him too, but he's invisible. See if I could save these guys. Oh! What a shot! You're welcome. So you can kind of see the glass tunnel here. Now the problem is it kind of merges into this mountain like halfway, so it'll look a little funky. I'm not sure how I'll fix that later, but that's a different problem for another bridge. Can I stand? Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, we've put sea lanterns throughout the tunnel to light it up. It looks pretty good, but we're going to finish this later. Let's start working on a little bit of the interior here. What I want to do is I want to put like a little walkway going just around the whole thing. It'll extend in 10 blocks. So I need to basically make another circle. The only thing is I forget what the diameter of this circle is. I got to recount it real quick. A diameter of 109. Just like that, we have a circle inside of our circle. Perfect width for our walkway. Now the floor of the walkway is going to be made out of stone bricks, so we just have to mine lots of stone. Luckily, it's kind of all over the place. We can now turn these into stone bricks, and now we can have a classy walkway. Sick, we have this walkway done all the way, well it's not done, we have the floor laid. You know what I mean? And, oh shoot, okay, so it's like that, okay, and it looks pretty good. Now we should be able to start putting columns down. First we need to worry about, what we're going to make the columns out of, and you may have thought it's going to be white concrete, and that would have been a good guess, but I'm actually going to make them out of quartz, because even though they're like basically just white blocks also, they're a little bit different. Alright, look at that circle. Alright, let's go get us some quartz in the nether. Oh, the carts keep getting jammed up in a big old cart traffic jam. And look, they're coming back. You guys are like a damn bunch of buffoons. Alright, so as far as I know, what are you doing in here? And what are you doing in here? Yes, as far as I know, the best place to get quartz is in the nether, and you'll just find it just on the roof and the ground and like all over. Oh no, he's on fire! Dude, what happened? Don't step in the fire. That should help with that. Okay, I'm very lost right now. How do I get back? Oh, never mind. I'm good. Guys, check this out. Put one of these babies in here. Boom, quartz pillar. It's a name. It's literally the name of the thing. What are we going to be using to build our quartz pillars? I don't know. Maybe quartz pillars. Oh my gosh. Boom, you see the pillarliness of it? It's got lines. Wait, hold on. I think we got to move it over one. Hold on. We put it here instead, right? And then we do this. Boom, boom. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Pillar. Unless we take it even a step farther. Like the pillar itself looks better like that. Let's we did that. That doesn't look bad. Okay, maybe we aim for something like that. Okay, let's go make a lot more pillars. I feel like I was mining quartz for like forever, and we've only done that, and we're out.
What are you doing? Huh? 2 hours ago you were supposed to take your pill. Why haven't you done that? You haven't done it in days. God, days. Get up here and take it. So about Bella, where is she? Wait, I have to take her outside? Come on. I'm grabbing my phone so I don't get bored. Alright, come on, outside.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Back into the nether we go. Whoa. Is that spinning? Holy. This guy's got the moves. How'd you do that? Hold on. Jeez. That guy was crazy. I just fought their sword master. He was probably their best swordsman. I kind of like the chiseled quartz blocks. I think that's what that one. I like that one. Alright, so I've put like a bunch of pillars in here and replaced the top layer of white concrete with this like fancy quartz block stuff. So you can see everything kind of coming together right now. Alright, now I'm using quartz slabs to kind of make a roof over the walkway, which is really easy to do during the straight parts. But when you get to the curved parts, everything is like the Wild West. Like I don't even, like blocks are just going wherever. I don't even know how to do this to where it looks like even or symmetrical or round. So I'm just going for it. I just realized we have 4-inch debris, which means we can make something else. Netherite. Okay, netherite pickaxe. Sweet. Let me tell you how hard it was to like round off the edges of the circle. I mean, it's totally not like straight and looks kind of weird if you like look at it really close up, but I feel like most of the time I'm not going to be looking at it that close up. So I'm totally fine with it. I'm thinking now we accent it a little bit with some of this prismarine that we have gathered, because we did pick up a lot of it. Might as well use some of it, you know. Alright, how's it looking? Looking pretty good. We should probably get a bunch more torches and light up the inside, because right now we got a bunch of mobs. Yeah. Mobs. Yeah, get him. Nice. Oh, hey guys, don't mind me, I'm just putting up lights. Okay, whatever. Fine, mind me, I guess. As you can see, it snows like pretty often here in this biome. Knowing that, also having it be December, I don't actually know when this is coming out, but I'm assuming it's coming out late December. You know, I would like to get it out before Christmas, but I feel like that's probably not going to happen. So maybe right after Christmas. Anyway, either way, I want to put a gigantic Christmas tree in the center. Very festive, if you know what I mean. We are going to need a couple things. We're going to need logs, we're going to need leaves, we're going to need lights and ornaments. I don't really know what to do about the lights and ornaments. We could maybe use terracotta for the ornaments. What kind of wood do we want to make the Christmas tree out of? We can make it out of birch, oak, spruce. I think we all know absolutely no one is making their Christmas tree out of birch wood. I think we're going to go with spruce. It's one of the best woods out there. Holy cow. Yeah, I need to change the angle of the leaves. I need it to be less of that and more of a that. Basically, it needs to be steeper than it is right now. It's very geometrical, but I think it should work. It's a Christmas tree. It's a very triangular Christmas tree, but we're going with it. Okay, we have a few options for glowing blocks on a Christmas tree that could represent the lights, to the best of my knowledge. Okay, so there's shroom lights, there's glowstone, and there's sea lanterns. You know, it is an ocean base, so maybe let's see what sea lanterns look like first. Also, I totally have a bunch of sea lanterns gathered up, so that, you know, that would be really nice if they happen to look good. How does that look? Good enough for someone like me. Now it's time to go get some terracotta to be our ornaments on our tree. We gotta find a terracotta biome. I feel like I've flown past one before, but I don't remember which direction. So we're gonna try this way. Can we just like grab some of this like It's clay. Hold on. You might be able to make terracotta from this clay. Did it work? We're getting terracotta. Let's go. We don't actually have to find a terracotta biome. That's the best news I've heard in the past 5 minutes. Okay, so we have orange glazed, yellow glazed, red glazed, and white glazed terracotta. I feel like they could work as ornaments. Let's go try to put them on the tree and see how it looks. Dude, honestly, it's Minecraft, but it's kind of looking like a Christmas tree. I look at this, I don't think it's like a damn Thanksgiving tree. That's not what first comes to mind. Now we gotta figure out what we're gonna put on top of the tree. I mean, normally it's like a star. Damn, should we just do straight gold blocks? Well, the thing is, gold blocks don't glow. Let's go get a shroom light or two and see how that looks. Boom, 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 boom. How's that look? I think we might need to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, now it might be too big. Oh my gosh, this is so difficult. Oh my gosh, now that just looks like a cylinder. You know what? I'm keeping it. That's gonna work. And what Christmas tree is complete without presents? I'm thinking the terracotta can also double as wrapping paper for the presents. Who wants some presents? Comment, I want a present, and you will get a free... I don't know. I don't think I got anything to give that you guys would want. If I'm just being straight up honest, I'm not sure you guys would want anything that I got to give. Anyway, so the terracotta design will act as wrapping paper, while the red concrete should act as like a bow. Let's put another one here. Okay. The presents. You can't tell me that doesn't look like a bunch of presents down here. Oh my goodness. This might be looking like a little too nice. Like we might need to destroy it a little bit. So I want to make a walkway out of this stuff, this stone. Well, that's pretty circular. Now we just need to finish extending our pathways to that circle around the tree, and our walkway should be done. Now, has anyone ever heard of a walkway being done without lanterns illuminating the whole space? I didn't think so. And if you did, just keep your mouth shut. All right, so what if we did something like that, and then that? No. Shroom light, trapdoor, upside trapdoor, right? I mean, or alternatively, we could do something a little more like this. Nah, floating plank lamp? Nope, that's bad, that's terrible. We decided to go with the smaller lanterns around the outside and the bigger, bulkier ones around the tree. That way the big lanterns aren't blocking too much of the view. Let me explain to you my vision real quick, guys. So when I was clearing this whole place out, as you may have noticed, these guys kind of were left behind. Like, I didn't clear them out. Basically, I didn't mine them up. And it reminded me of something that I wanted to do. Have you guys ever seen that, like, lantern festival thing where people light candles and lanterns and then they throw them up into the sky and then it looks, like, absolutely sick? Well, I want to kind of try to recreate that look and feel a little bit by making things kind of that look like this, floating in the air, except instead of, stone, ice, gravel, I'm going to try, some different materials that'll actually light, that'll actually glow and hopefully look better, but to have them just floating kind of all around the area. So here's an example one. Here's the materials we landed on: spruce, shroomlight, spruce slabs, and a bunch of those are going to be put all over my base. Okay, that should be enough, I think. Dude, honestly, I thought that might look really bad, but I kind of like it. Especially at night. I'm sure it's going to look great. So to lighten things up, I decided to put these little lights in here, which are just sea lanterns, and then a piece of glass covering it so it's flat. But I can already hear you guys asking, what's going to go inside this large circle area? I mean, there's still a lot of space. I'm glad you asked. I am going to try to put a bunch of houses, like a Christmas village type thing going on. But these aren't just going to be normal houses. They're going to be my best houses, the best ones that I know how to try to build. So after going resource gathering for like the damn 50th time this video, we should have everything we need to finish off this Christmas village. Keyword on should. So I came to my XP farm to heal all my tools because they all have mending on them. But right here, you can see I accidentally threw my enchanted diamond hoe into the Enderman farm, and I can't really get it back. Yo, I literally threw my hoe. You can see it in the midst of all the Endermen. I threw my hoe into the abyss. Now, I don't really want to go in there and get it because I could die. Because there's a million Endermen in here, and it's probably not worth it for a diamond hoe. So I'm kind of just trying to empty out these hopper chests so they'll pick it up. But there's so many damn Ender pearls that it's taking forever. Ah, here it is. Let's go. Hey, guy, I'll let you stay, but your llama's gotta... Ow. Or, I mean, I said that wrong. I'll let your llama stay, but you gotta go. That's what I meant to say. All that's left to really do right now is just fill up all the empty spaces left with houses. This is gonna be like an extraordinarily small house. It might even be qualified as like just a shed. Ah, welcome to your new home, whoever would use that. It's tiny, but these guys are always looking for a fight, man. If it's a fight that you so desperately want inside of the arena, suppose the fight you'll get. Now I have Bad Omen. That lasts a long time. Well, I should be able to go to a village and fight off a raid. Let's do it. I could probably use a few more totems, so... Oh my gosh,